This is big breaking news. We are now seeing Trump expose potentially what has been going on in our country the past few years. The words that he's using and the things that he's saying indicate that he knows something else is going on with this destruction that is happening around our country. Tens of thousands of homes have been destroyed, and tens of thousands of lives have been destroyed as well too. And he is giving us potentially some insight into what is happening. So let's get into all the details here really quick, guys. Please just hit that like and hit that subscribe. I'm posting multiple videos every single day, keeping you guys updated on this big urgent news, and it just helps to get these warnings out. I appreciate that. So this is what's going on right now, is Trump is visiting California for these fires. And by the way, there's been more fires that have broken out. We'll get into more details of that in just a second. There's another 5,000 plus acre fire that has broken out in the past 48 hours. That is right along the U.S. southern border. That is not too far from these previous fires. It's all in the same area in southwestern California. We are seeing these fires, and we just saw another massive one break out on the U.S. southern border with Mexico. But Trump surveyed these fires, and he talked to Governor Gavin Newsom. And this is what he said. He had some interesting things to say about these fires. And I want to know what you guys think down below, because it seems like he's trying to hint to us that potentially some type of intentional attack is happening on the United States. I want you to listen to this really quick, and then we'll talk more about it and these details of this fire. There's been evacuations ordered for it too. Listen to this really quick.
The biggest in the history of California, I think. Has anything bigger than that happened in the whole country ever? It looks like, I don't want to say what it looks like, but you know what I'm going to say. It looks like something hit it. And we won't talk about what hit it, but it is a bad, bad situation. The biggest in...
All right, so I know the audio is a little fuzzy on that, but if you heard him, Trump said this is the worst fire in state history. And he says it looks like something hit this part of California. He said it looks like they got hit. And he said, I don't want to say what I think it is, but I think you know what it is. And it looks like this area got hit. All right, let's play it one more time really quick just to clarify what he's saying, because he's insinuating that this is intentional. Something's happening.
Happened in the whole country ever. It looks like, I don't want to say what it looks like, but you know what I'm going to say. It looks like something hit it. And we won't talk about what hit it, but it is a bad, bad situation. The biggest...
And he says we won't talk about what hit it, right? So what is going on here? Why, if it was just an arsonist or something like that, he would say it, right? He would just be like, oh, it's some people starting fires. There's something else going on. There's something else potentially going on. And Trump knows. So hopefully he gives us more info on that. Let me know what you think down below. Is it some type of directed energy weapon, possibly? Some type of foreign government that is attacking this area, that has their tentacles inside of this area because the country has been wide open the past 4 years, so they're embedded in there. But why wouldn't he say that, right? It seems like he's insinuating that it's some type of esoteric technology or weaponry that was used on this area, and he doesn't want to specifically say what it is. Very strange. And it does. It looks like this place was bombed or something. Like it was blown up. That's what it looks like. Also, this is what's happening right now in the same area. There's 2 fires that actually just broke out. All right, there's the Border 2 fire, which is right along the southern border outside of San Diego. It's in San Diego County, and there's been air quality alerts issued there, and the fire is already 6,200 acres, and it's only 10% contained. Evacuation orders have been issued, and there's also road closures as well too. This is happening in the Otay Mountain area along the U.S. southern border. It says a large vegetation fire began burning Thursday afternoon on a hilltop near the U.S.-Mexico border as night fell. The flames cast an eerie glow across Otay Mountain. A little before 2:30 p.m., CAL FIRE San Diego tweeted out that the border fire had already burned 20 acres and had a dangerous rate of spread. It says by 8:30 p.m. that night, the fire had spread to 600 acres, then exploded overnight the next night to 6,200 acres by 5:45 p.m. the next day. So what's going on with these fires? There's a lot of chaos happening, and all these fires happen one right after another in the same area. It seems like something's happening. It seems like this area is being targeted, and we even have Trump kind of insinuating that there's some type of attack, some type of secret weaponry that is being used in this area. There's also been another fire that broke out too. It is called the Gilman Fire, and it is right near this area in La Jolla, not too far, and it was more under control. They were able to get it under control and put it out, but this Gilman Fire also sparked up within 24 hours of this border fire. So what's going on here? Let me know what you guys think down below. Please just hit it up for me down there to help get these warnings out. I appreciate that, so people know what's going on in our country. Why is our country burning to the ground like this? Right? It's not normal, and it seems like something intentional is happening. There's also been air quality alerts that have been issued for San Diego County as well too, because these fires, and this has been happening the past few weeks, these fires keep dumping tons of smoke into these urban areas, right? So a lot of people are being affected, even if you're not near the fire and your home's not burning, you're still breathing in the smoke. And wildfire smoke is incredibly toxic. It's filled with dioxins, and it's best to not be breathing this stuff in at all. It also says here that rain is supposed to happen this weekend in southwest California. So hopefully that helps put the fires out, helps dampen the area, and suppresses the fires for the weeks to come. So thank you guys. Hope you guys are staying safe out there, staying prepared. I hope you have big blessings for your life and your family. Make sure you have an evacuation plan as well too if you are in these areas. And these fires are happening all over the place out west and even on the East Coast. A few months ago, there were a bunch of fires in Louisiana burning tens of thousands of acres. All right, this was just a few months ago. These can happen on the East Coast too. There were a bunch of fires in West Virginia, fires in New York just a few months ago. So it's spreading. For some reason, these fires keep popping up all over the country. And it's really hard to believe that it's just like somebody accidentally that started a campfire or something and it got out of control. It's really hard to believe that's what's happening over and over, because once a fire starts, the people in the area are on high alert, and most people don't want to start another fire once a fire is already kind of near them because they're worried, right? They don't want to be the one to blame, the one that starts the next fire. So people normally back off and don't even start any fires when these things are happening. So it's unusual for them to pop up so close to each other. So thank you guys. Hope you have big blessings for your life and your family, and I hope you have a big old blessed day.